What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video we go behind the scenes on part 2 of Steven and I's Walmart status of 2023. I know that was a tongue twister. All I'm basically saying is we're going to talk to Steven, who is an expert in Walmart and managing two-step drop shipping stores, and he's going to tell us his insights as to why Walmart is the most profitable platform on the planet in 2023 and beyond. And we're going to get a sneak peek behind the scenes look at $1 million store, all done through two-step drop shipping, which is what you should be doing. So I'm super fired up for this video. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. And remember, if you want to talk more about how to either automate this for yourself and or how to do it yourself, my email is below. So reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to jump on a call with you. But let's jump straight into Steven's screen share.
Please let me know when you can see my screen.
All right, there it is. So
perfect. Okay. So this is one of the accounts, right? Past 7 days, we've sold around $6,000. And I would like to show you, since we started this account, I believe it's been like about 1 year and 3 months, 1 year and 4 months. We've generated over $1 million, right? And here, obviously, the ROI is around 20 to 30%. So, like, for example, let's go to January, right? Last month. We did $75,000. Right, that was the revenue. Okay, so here we did around $10,000 in profit, right? Actually, I think this is January last year, if I'm not wrong. Just bear with me. Yeah, this is January this month, correct. Now we're good. Here it is, $15,000 in profit, around 31% ROI, right? Our cost of goods were $50,000, a little bit above $50,000. The fee that Walmart takes, which is 15%, it's $11,000. And their overall sales after refunds were $77. So $77K, right? So we did around 15K in profit. And this is just 1 month, right? This is, and I would like to disclose this. It's obviously always changing according to the market, you know. We will be able to hit at least $5,000 in profit. These results are not guaranteed, you know. Pretty much we push towards the best month, but what we do guarantee is that the client will hit anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 profit consistently throughout like the year, you know. These results are pretty much like when we can push the profits harder, and it also depends on the capital of the investor, you know.
right. I mean, that's really good. That's terrific. Now, is there any just the last question that I have, do you see any seasonality come like January, or is this pretty typical results, or is January a little bit higher selling month?
No, I think that we are selling like products that are replenishable. So if we go into the account here real quick, I can show you the type of items we're selling. And as you can see here, is mainly products that people need to buy, like they're recession proof. I like to call them recession proof because it's products that are replenishable again. You know, they need to purchase it every single month and they run out at the end of the month. So it's not like our seasonal products or our trending products. It's just like diapers. You know, if you have a baby, you have to buy diapers every month. You want it or you don't, you know. So
Yeah,
like
you
water,
have no choice.
exactly.
Baby's gonna shit himself, so we got no choice.
Yes, exactly. So it is what it is. Coffee, for example, everyone drinks coffee in the morning, you know, those type of products that we know that we're gonna be able to sell, evergreen products, pretty much. Those are the products we're focusing right now.
Right, that's incredible. So I mean, that's fantastic, Steven. So I know a lot of people probably out there are interested in knowing, how long do you foresee that two-step drop shipping will work on Walmart?
Okay, I believe that that's a great question. And I believe that as long as we have a good logistic, which we do, and we are literally limiting this system from our current warehouse to 100 clients. Right now, we're at 55 clients, and we're not gonna push it towards more than that. Before we do that, we have to open another warehouse, different location, because we don't want to have any issues with addresses, handling too many accounts in the same address. But as long as logistics are good and we are fulfilling like pretty much the orders on time and everything is flowing properly, I don't believe that there is gonna be any issues with Walmart regarding doing two-step drop shipping, because at the end of the day, we're not breaking any policies here, and that's why, hence the reason we started up this operation, because we went through all of the policies and everything that Walmart wanted as a seller, and we're following every single guideline.
And let me ask you this final question, and then I've got I've got two more. Is it difficult to get terminated using two-step dropshipping? Is it pretty difficult in general?
Yes, it's pretty difficult to get terminated in two-step drop shipping, because again, you're not breaking any policies. Like, we can hop on this. Like, let me show you, for example, the performance on this account, right? The past, like, the only metric that needs attention is this one. Refund rate's a little bit like high, but it's not in the red zone, right? We have the on-time delivery, it meets the standard. Cancel rate, it meets the standard, like valid tracking rate meets the standard. If we go maybe a little bit older, we can see that. Let's see if we can hit it. Yeah, we're almost there. But nonetheless, like, if we keep these metrics on good, like on a good note, we won't see any terminations, And again, this is pretty much across the board on all of our accounts. So
Yeah, and I know I've seen a lot of times when a lot of people will have this in the red. Like when I had mine with the previous standard drop shipping, a lot of mine were in the red for a long time before Walmart really did anything. So they're
yeah.
pretty lenient. So I would say, judging by having looked at accounts myself, these are pretty good metrics in general.
No, they are, and I believe that for you to get terminated on two-step drop shipping is really hard. There is, I mean, there is like 2% chances that you can get your account terminated for X or Y reason. Again, we're talking about a big platform, Sometimes Amazon sellers also do get terminated without them. They're not doing anything on their end. So yeah, I mean, there is still like a slightly chance to see a suspension or to see a termination, but it's not like you're gonna see it across the board across all the clients at all. It's not like
Right.
a wave of suspensions that's like for example, I went through the drop shipping process as well on my end, and hence the reason we optimized this to like up to this moment. But before, I remember when I was doing drop shipping from Amazon to Walmart, I had 10 accounts terminated in a day. And then next day I saw 20 accounts terminated, and I was like, oh my God, this is intense, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I know you went through that as well with some of your stores. So I mean, this happened and it was very intense. But once we optimized everything and the way we're managing everything right now, we haven't seen a termination in such a long time. So yeah,
That's good news.
that's very good news.
Well, that's amazing. And we got a lot to talk about. So we're going to have a part 2 to this video coming up shortly. But what we're going to talk about, I'm going to leave everybody off here, but I'm going to leave them with a teaser, is a version of Walmart that Steven is currently testing, but doing very well with. But we're going to get to that on the next video. But other than that, if you guys have questions or comments, post them below. As you see, Walmart is alive and kicking in 2023 and beyond. And I'm fired up about it. I'm sure Steven is, and we will talk more next time.